For Lindsay?
I feel like it comes from a lot from like, well, the first time I walked in and I met the managers, there was stuff everywhere in here, and I had to come and meet them, and I was so nervous. And Adam, one of the owners, he was like, so what's important about coffee? And I was like, oh dang, like here's the big thing. And I've just always loved people. I feel like that's why I like being a barista. And so I just gave him the best answer that I could, like off the top of my head. And I just told him, I was like, it's not about the coffee. You're just serving the coffee. Like the love is what the product is. That's what you're selling.
When I had this idea of starting a coffee shop, we obviously had to have the key people in place to do that. Me not having a huge background in coffee, I just love coffee. But luckily knowing Adam, Holly, Phil, and Brenton Colburn, you know, the three of us come in together as owners and really made this place possible. My journey started with getting sober from alcohol, drinking whiskey all day, every day. My first coffee was in the back of an AA meeting, and I just fell in love with the head change and everything about it, really. With a little bit of luck and then the right team, Adam really driving the quality of the coffee and the baristas and all that, it just came together perfectly.
So do you want to give this one to brother? Matt, do you want to give this one to brother? The amount of hugs I've given over the register, like it sounds insane. But I feel like Gilbert, like it's already so small in the sense that like there's a lot of people making intentional community in Gilbert, which I love. But I think I've watched our owners who like, we joke that Brenton's the mayor of Gilbert. Logan is literally one of the most welcoming people I've ever met. And like they've just created a space where it can be that. It's not just about like in and out speed, whatever, because they know that to create a third space that's not somewhere where it's a bar or, you know, workout, whatever. Like it's a space that like you just come as you are. And I think that they've done a great job of creating a staff that's done that. And so I think that it's so cool to come in and hang out with my friends. I tell people all the time, I get paid to hang out with my friends and yap, and that's like absurd.
To bring music, this part of the valley really needs that. You know, and we want to be that hub for music, nightlife. Even during the day, we just finished a set here that you were a part of, and it's just it adds to the overall vibe like we were just talking about. And you know, just coming from a musical background and being in a touring band, I love everything about the music industry. And to be able to create something here where people have a spot to come watch live music, and more importantly, I think having bands that are, you know, maybe not making a whole bunch of money and not out touring, to have them have a place where they can showcase what they can do is so important to me. And I think now that we have the space to do it, we're going to do a lot of it.
The fact that our customers care so much about the community, and I've just watched like people go through some crazy stuff and still come in here day after day and get to be loved on, and outside of whatever's going on in the world, you know.
This place is not about money. We're about creating a third space for people, a music environment, and somewhere where you can spend the day, have some good coffee, hit the surf park after, and it's going really well.